Do you want to learn how to create a blog website? Well, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create your own blog using WordPress. WordPress is the software that we will use to create our blog and customize it the way we want. And I will show you how to create your own blog completely for free. The only thing you need to pay for is a domain name and web hosting, which is a standard for every website. And this will cost you only $3 per month. So, if you want to learn how to create your own blog, keep watching. Hello guys, this is Suadik here at Dikupages Web, where I do web tutorials just like this one. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. Like I said earlier, before we start creating this blog, we need a domain name and a web hosting, which is the standard for every website. So in this tutorial, I'll show you how to get your own custom domain and web hosting. And don't worry, I'll show you where you can get a cheap web hosting. That said, let's jump into the video. We'll start by getting a web hosting. So to do that, I go to my browser and type dikupages.com/hosting. Enter. And this brings us to HostGator website. And in here, you get 3 packages. That is the hatchling plan, baby plan, and business plan. And these are the various features you get for the hatchling plan. You get free SSL certificate, a free domain, and a monthly fee of $2.75. However, with the hatchling plan, you'll be able to host only one website. With the baby plan, which is recommended, you get unlimited websites and all the rest of the features of the hatchling plan with a payment of $3.50 per month. With the business plan, you get all the package of the hatchling and baby plan with an extra free upgrade to positive SSL, free dedicated IP, free SEO tools with a monthly payment of $5.25. But if you are a starter, you can choose the hatchling plan or the baby plan. All what you need to do is click on buy and go through the steps. Then in here, you search for your domain and then fill in your details and go ahead to making your payment. If you don't want to use HostGator, you can go to dikupages.com/sc. Enter. And this will bring you to Speedy Connect web hosting platform, where you can get even cheaper web hosting solution. And for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to use Speedy Connect. So I click on learn more. So these are the various features you get when you host your website with Speedy Connect. You also get free SSL certificate, free website migration, power control panel, and 24/7 customer support. However, you can only host one website. I'll click on order now, but before I do that, I'll grab the promo code where I will get 50% off the hosting amount. Then order now. Now in here, I enter my domain name, but before I do that, I would like to change the currency to Ghana cedis because I'm in Ghana. Then I enter my domain name, Top Best Scholarship. Now I want to use .com. However, you can drop down to see the rest of the domain extensions. If you want to go international, .com is the way. So I click on check. Congratulations, Top Best Scholarship.com is available. Continue to register domain for 65 Ghana cedis. So I click on continue. So this is what I get under the unlimited web hosting. And I can choose my billing cycle. Can choose annually. Then I click on continue. In here, I'll get free ID protection so that I will not be spammed. So I check it and click on continue. So now the unlimited web hosting package is 60 Ghana cedis and the domain registration 65, making a total of 125 Ghana cedis. However, remember I have a promo code, so I'll paste it right here, then validate code. Promo code accepted. Your order total has been updated. So now instead of 125, I'm paying 95. Check out. So in here, I fill all my details. That is if I'm coming here for the first time, but I already have an account with Speedy Connect. So I'll go to already registered. Then I enter my email and then password. I log in. Then I go down, choose the payment method I'm going to use. Then I agree to the terms and then complete order. Okay, the order is completed and this is my invoice I'll use to pay. And to do the payment, I need this number. Take note, I'm using a local payment method, so I'll make the payment and get back to you. Okay, I've made the payment. So let me head over to my email and check for my login details. So I'll go to promotions. Sometimes they send messages there. So I'll look for new account information. That is where I'll get my login details. I'll scroll down and down here below is my login details. So I have the control panel URL, my username and then password. I need to hide it. I don't want you to see my username and password. So this is how we can get a custom domain and web hosting. That is if you want to use Speedy Connect. So now I open up the control panel URL by highlighting it, then right click, go to web address. Now I'll go back and pick the login details, come back and log in. So having logged in, I scroll down to extra features, then I click on Softaculous Auto Installer. With this, you are just a few clicks away to installing WordPress. So I go to WordPress, click on install. If I don't see it in here, I go to blocks, then click on WordPress. Install now. Now in here, I choose the version of WordPress I want to use. This is the latest version 5.7. That is what I want to use. Choose installation URL. And the protocol, I want it to be HTTPS. Remember, Speedy Connect has given us the free SSL to use. So I'll leave it as it is. And I'm installing on this very domain, talkbestscholarship.com. So I don't do anything in here. And in directory, I don't put anything. I go down to site settings, site name. I'll remove my blog and enter the name of my website. So I'll say Top Best Scholarship. I can actually change this name after installing WordPress, but I just want to change it now. Then site description, my WordPress blog, I can take it off and enter my own description. Get the best scholarship opportunities around the world. Then I go down to admin account. Under admin username, I'll enter the name I want. I'll make it best scholarship. And then admin password, I'll change it, but I'll hide it first. Admin email, the system has generated this, but I'm not going to use it. So I'll put my personal Gmail account for now. I can change it later. It's right here. I click on it. Now language. So in here you can select the language you want to use. I speak English, so I leave it as it is. Select plugins. I don't want to select any plugins for now. I'll install my preferred plugins, and I'm not choosing any theme in here. So I click on install, and WordPress will install in some few seconds. I'm actually doing this in a real time, and we are right there. Congratulations, the software was installed successfully. So I can click here to go to my website. That is Top Best Scholarship. So this is the website name and this is the website description. Now if I go back to Speedy Connect where I did the installation, This is the administrative URL, https://topbestscholarship.com/wp-admin. So to be able to log into my website, I'll need this URL. If I click on it now, it will take me to the dashboard of my website. And there we go. What if I've logged out and want to log in? So I'll go back to the front end. So I have the URL already in my address bar. So I click after the .com, then /wp-admin. Then I hit enter. It will take me to the login page of my website. Then in here, I enter the username and password I specified when I was installing WordPress. Hit enter. And I am right back into my dashboard. Now let me take you back to the front end of the website. I click here by holding that Control key. Now, this is the front end of my website. This is what users will see when they type in the URL of my web address, that is topbestscholarship.com. This is what they will see, and they can navigate whichever page that is available to them. However, they won't see this black menu up here. I'm seeing this because I've logged in onto my website. So now this green background you are seeing here is the theme of my website. We shall look at how to work with themes later in this tutorial. And of course, I wouldn't want to use this template because it is boring. Now if I close this, I have my dashboard. And this is the back end of my WordPress website. This is where I can come in and add some few pages and also do some settings. Now if you are at the back end of your website, at the left hand side, you see this menu in here. And currently dashboard is active. And we have home, which will also point to the dashboard, and then updates. So when there are new updates for your WordPress website, this is where it will show. If plugins are also amongst the updates, then you see the number of plugins which require updates in here. Next after the updates is post. With post, you can be able to create time-sensitive content like blog post. Then media, in here you can add your files, that is Word document, PDF, images, audio files, and even videos. Then the next one is pages, where you can create static pages like about us and what have you. Comments, when users of your website comment on your blog post, this is where you can come to moderate the various comments. You can decide to approve or disapprove or even delete those comments. Next is appearance, where we can install our theme for our WordPress website and also customize it the way we want. Plugins are just the software that will extend the functionality of your WordPress website. With users, you can add users to your website and give them rules you want them to play. That is, if you want them to add content to your website or just be there for some other reasons. Our tools, you'll be able to do a lot like import new website or export your website to some other places, and also check the site health of your website. And settings, we shall look at how we use these settings later in this tutorial. So having installed WordPress, at the dashboard here, I want to clear all these things I'm seeing. I don't need them, so I can just collapse them by clicking on the arrow pointing up here, or I go to screen options, then I uncheck them from here. Alright, everything is clean now. I always want to keep things clean. Next, I go to post. When you install WordPress, you see this default hello world post. I want to delete it. I don't need it on my website. So it has gone to trash. I'll go to the trash. I want to take it off completely, so I empty trash. Next, I go to pages. If there are some pages, I'll delete them. I'll select the whole of this. Bulk actions, move to trash, apply. Then I go to trash, empty trash. I want to keep my website clean. Next, I go to plugins. I'm sure there are 2 plugins here which I don't need. So I select all of them, go to bulk actions, delete, then apply. I hit on OK to take them off. Next thing I want to do is customize my user profile. So I point here and click on edit profile. Now currently you are seeing just my username, that's best scholarship. I don't want users to see this, so I'll come in here, first name, top best scholarship. Okay, I'll just remove scholarship down here, and then I'll leave it top best, that's the first name, and then the last name, scholarship. So nickname will be this, and then display name publicly as I choose top best scholarship. That is the name I want to see in here, and that is the name my visitors will see. Contact info email, this is the email I specified when I was installing WordPress. I leave it as it is for now. Then website, this is the URL. Then I can enter the bio about me if I want to, but I'm directing the whole of this website to top best, so I don't need to put any bio info here. If I were using my personal name, I could enter my bio info here such that it will be displayed on post pages I'll be creating later. Profile picture, you can actually set profile picture by going to Gravatar. If I right click and click on open new tab, it will take me to the Gravatar website. So if I create a new account here with the email address I'm using in here, the picture will come automatically. That is if I put in any image here after creating the account. I don't want to do that now. You can do that at your own time. Then I go down, I can change the password if I want. I don't want to do that. Then I update the profile. Perfect. So that is it for setting up the profile. Next thing I want to do is go to settings. Then I click on general. Then in here, you can change. Remember when I was installing WordPress, I said I could change the name of the website and also the tagline. So this way I can actually change them if I want to. Then membership, if you want users of your website to register on the website, you check this so that anyone who comes to your website and wants to register can do that. Alright, if they register, what would be the default username? Currently it is subscriber. You can make them contributor, author, editor, or administrator. Your choice. Date format, time format, everything is okay, and my week starts on Monday, so I save the changes even though I have not done any changes. Next I go to permalinks. What I'm going to do here is very important. Now my links are set to date and name. If I make any new post, I'll see all this. The current date, that is the year, month, and day, and then the title of my post will now come after the date. But I don't want that. This is actually not good for search engines. So I want to keep everything at post name such that after the .com, I'll only see the title of my blog post. So when that is done, I click on save changes. So that is it. This is how you can install WordPress and also perform some basic settings. The next thing I want to do is install a theme for my WordPress website. If I go to the front end of my website, I'll see that boring template or theme. So what I am about to do now is install a new theme that will make our website very appealing to our visitors. So to do that, I go to the back end of my website. So I exit out of here. Then I go to appearance, then click on themes. So currently these are the 3 themes I have on my website, and they are the default themes you see when you install WordPress. So I'll go to add new. Then in here you see a ton of themes you can actually use, but I don't want to use any of this. So I go to search themes and I enter Blocksy. The Blocksy theme currently is one of the best themes you find in the WordPress repository. This is my personal view. I like using Blocksy, and I've used it for some few websites I've made. So I install it, then I activate. New theme activated. You can also install the Blocksy companion. This Blocksy companion will actually help you to import a demo website. That is if you don't want to build everything from scratch. And that is what I'm actually going to show you. I don't want to do everything from scratch. As beginners, it's very important to rely on a demo so that you can remove what you don't want and keep what you want and build from there. However, if you happen to move away from this page and you still want to install the Blocksy companion, you can go to plugins, then add new. So search plugins, you enter Blocksy. Then you see the Blocksy companion right there. So either of this you can install. So I can click on install now from here, or I can install it from here. So I click on install, I exit out of here to keep everything clean, and then close this. So if you want to get some update from Blocksy or important notifications, you can allow and continue, or you skip this. I want to allow and continue so that I'll receive some updates about the Blocksy team since I like it. So the Blocksy companion is installed. Now go to starter sites. So in here I'll see the various demos I can actually import onto my website and build from there. All these demos are cool, okay, but since I am building a blog, I may want to use the Blocksy News theme. However, it is available for Gutenberg. So if you need a particular demo that is available for any of the page builders like Breezy, Elementor, you may have to consider the other demos. But I really like the Blocksy News template. So I click on import. Now install child theme. This is strongly recommended if you want to make some custom changes to your website, like getting your own code and more. You may want to install child theme so that in future when there's an update for the Blocksy theme, it wouldn't affect your theme. So it is selected. I click on next. So these two plugins are required, that is Gutenberg blocks and then WP forms for contact. I click on next, and it will import all these features in here: options, widgets, and contents. And it will also install a clean website. So I click on install, and the installation will take some few minutes. So you patiently have to wait for it to finish installing. Okay, starter site imported successfully. Now I can choose to customize my website or view my website. I want to view it. So now this is the new look and feel of my website. How cool is that? So all these contents, I can take them off and add my own content. Now I want to create pages for my blog. And right now the pages I want to create, I want them to appear on top here. That is the secondary menu. And this is the primary menu. We'll talk about that later in this tutorial. And all these links you see up here are not linked to any pages. The template is only using the hashtag. So I'll take off all these pages and then create my own pages. However, I need about us to be part of the secondary menu, which I already have here. It's a complete page, so I can include it as part of the secondary menu. There are so many ways you can actually create pages and put them here, but the easiest way is to go to customize. I scroll down to menus. So I have the main menu that is here, and then the secondary menu that is here. So I click on secondary menu, and you see that these are all the pages I have up here. So what I'll do is I'll just delete them. Okay, so there's no menu in here anymore. So I'll add new items. So I click on add item. The first page I want to bring is about us. It's already created in the system. So I click on it to come here. Next, I need the contact page. So I click on it to bring it. And finally, I need a disclaimer page, and it is not here, so I need to create it myself. So meaning if about us and contact wasn't there, I could easily create them by going to add new page. So I'll create a new page by using the add new page field to create the disclaimer page. Then I click on add. Running a blog website is very important to have a disclaimer so that your readers will not hold you accountable when they read your post, apply it, and something happens to them afterwards. So you need to have a disclaimer that all the content they are consuming on this website, they are consuming it at their own risk. Okay, it's very important. So I have my pages up here. So I can customize all these pages later. Publish. Next, I want to create the pages for the main menu. So I go back, select main menu, and in here I will remove all these pages. I don't actually need them here. About and contact, I already have them here. So I'll take off everything. So remove. Okay, I've deleted all the pages, but what you see here is just something to show. When I start to create pages in here, they will all go off. So I click on add items. I want to create a page for blog post. So I'll just say blog, then add. So all this will vanish and then you see only blog. So I update. I still want to add some pages in here, but I want to use categories for them, but I don't have those various categories yet. So we'll talk about that later. For now, let's go with this. So that is how we add pages. So the about, contact, and disclaimer, we can actually edit them by exiting this. So from here, I can click on the about us and I can edit it from here. Okay, I can do the same thing to contact. And this is the contact page. They have already built the contact form for us, so we don't need to do much in here. And finally, the disclaimer. Disclaimer page will be empty. I need to build everything from scratch. Let me just show you quickly how you can edit the about or the contact. It's not difficult to do. So I'll go to about and I click on edit page. So the title about, I can actually highlight it and put something else there. You see that, but I don't want to do that. It should be about us. Okay, you should be capital, and then the text here, a little bit about, can come here. You see that. So I'll say just a brief about top best scholarship. Okay, so all this you can customize them at your own time, and you can change the colors from here if you want. So this color here will affect the text here. I don't even need to highlight. You see that. Down here you can remove all this and enter, then start typing to take effect from there. All right, if I don't need this image, I'll just select it and I'll go to replace, upload, then show all files. Maybe I want to use my own picture, so I select it and open. It will replace it. As simple as that. So you don't really need to do much work in here. So all these images, if you don't need them, you can take them off. So everything you customize based on what you have for your page. We even have a section for staff. That's cool. So let's assume that this particular section, I don't need it. I'll just select it, make sure it is activated. You see this editing bar here, click on these options and then go to remove blog and it will go off. So I can do the same thing in here. If I don't need it, I'll just click on options, then remove blog. As simple as that. If I need that particular section, I want to use it later on, so I just click on undo to reverse the action. It is right here. I think I removed some other thing here, so undo. So all this I'll do them at a later date. They are not really important. You can even clear everything or just delete the page and create your about page from scratch. All right, so I click on update because my picture in here, I really need it to be there. Okay, So I can go back to the home page by removing this extension, then hit enter. So now I want to create my first blog post. So all this dummy content you see here, I can actually edit them to my own post. All what I need to do is just edit it, remove the images, the text, and replace them with my own content. But I just want to show you how to create a post from scratch. So to do that, I go to new, then I click on post, or I go over to the dashboard, go to post, then add new. Whichever way, they will all take you there. So in here, I need to add the title of my blog post, and then the main content will come here. So I've already typed everything in Microsoft Office Word right here. So all what I need to do is copy and paste them. And looking at my document, you see that I have H1 into brackets, H2 into brackets, and here I have H3. So these are some headings I want to include in my blog post, and I need them to assume these various heading tags. So as and when we get to a particular heading tag, I will show you how to do that. So first of all, I will copy the title. Take note, I'm not including the H1 or H2. It's just an indication to show me what I should format my heading to be. However, the title tag in the blog post is already H1 automatic. So here we don't need to perform any settings. So I'll go back, copy, then come back to the content area, I paste. So next I'll go to the content. So I'll go back here. I'll just highlight up to this point, copy and paste. The system is going to put everything into paragraphs, just as I have paragraphs in here. So next is scholarship slots available. I grab the title, come back here, can hit enter to take me to the next paragraph, paste. I hit enter and I can come back here, just click on it to see the formatting toolbar. Then I click on change block type, then I choose heading. So defaultly it will give you heading 2 if you want to change your header tags. So let's confirm if we want to use H2. That is it right here. But if you don't want to use H2, you just need to click on it and change the heading tag you want. Perfect. So next I'll copy this section right here, paste, then hit enter. I can actually copy the entire script at once and paste. However, I have some links there I don't want to include, so I'll just end it right there, copy, go back to my blog post, paste. So now what I need to do is go back on top and start formatting my headers. So this is going to be H2, so I go to change block heading, so it's H2, so I don't need this, I'll just remove it. Perfect. This is H3 heading, so I change it to H3. Going down, this is H3 header tag. I choose heading, then go to change it to H3. Okay, 2 more to go. Finally, then I remove H2. Perfect. So everything is set. I click on publish, publish again. So my post has been published. I'll just click on view post to view it, and it is right there. Okay, you see that on top here is blank. I was supposed to add a featured image that will display here. So if I go to the home page right now, that post will be on top, but there won't be any featured image, and here too it will not be displayed. So now I want to show you how to create a featured image, and you see that it's not even categorized. So I'll also show you how to categorize your blog post. Currently it is uncategorized, and the system has chosen uncategorized because every single post you want to create should fall under a category. So I'll click on it to edit it. The page is open, so I'll go to edit post. So right here I can create my categories. So I'll remove uncategorized. All these categories, I don't need them, I will delete them later, but let me add the categories that I need. So new category will be scholarships. Add new category. Next one, I want to get a category for undergraduate. So this will represent undergraduate scholarships. I could decide to add it to a parent so that I can fall under scholarship, but I don't want to do that. I want it to stand alone, so I add new category. I do the same thing for masters, add new category, and then finally PhD, add new category. So this particular post I am creating is not for PhD, but it will come under scholarship. It's not undergraduate scholarship. So this particular post will fall under masters and scholarships, meaning you could have one post under so many categories. Okay, so going down, I can also add tags. So in here, this particular scholarship is a fully funded scholarship, so I'll say fully funded, enter. It's also for masters, enter. I can also bring the main word scholarship here, enter. Perfect. Next is featured image. I don't have the featured image yet, so what I need to do is I'll update and I'll show you how I create feature image in Canva. So this is Canva, it's free, anybody can use it. So I'll head over to create a new design. I want to choose a custom size. So the width I want it 750 and the height will be 500, and create new design. So I'll go to photos. You can actually decide to upload your own photos. So let me try to see if I can get photos or images related to scholarship. So I'll click on scholarship. Okay, all what I'm seeing here right now, they are all paid images. So before I can use this, see that pro, I need to pay for it. But maybe I'll get something down here. Okay, this is free. Okay, I think I can use this or this. Let me use this. So I'll just widen it up to fit my canvas. Perfect. Let me get some text. I like this one, and just click on it once to bring it here. I can reduce the size, and I can place it at any corner I want. I can easily double click to highlight everything. Let me check the title of my scholarship again. I think I can just copy it, go back to Canva, paste it. It's very big, so I can remove some of them I don't really need. However, I can reduce the size if I want. So fully funded. Okay, I'll remove government, scholarship to study in Belgium. So I'll highlight everything, then I'll reduce the font size from here. Okay, let me reduce the width. Okay, I think I've not grabbed all the here, so I just need to add 2 here. I'll change the color to white, so I'll go to text color. White is in here. The text down here, I don't really need it, so I'll right click and group, select it, then press delete. Now I want to add some effect to the image in here, so I'll select it. I'll go to effects. Okay, not effects, I'll go to filter. Let me choose epic. I'll go by this. I think this is cool. Now I can place my text right here so that it will stand out a bit. Okay, I think this is cool. So I download it. Defaultly, Canva will ask you to download in a PNG format. Always make sure you choose JPEG for a smaller size so that your pages will load faster. PNG files are bigger than JPEG files. Download. Okay, it is downloading. Download complete. I open the folder to check it. Okay, so now I go back to my blog post, set featured image, select files, and I go to downloads, choose my image and open. You see that the size is 66 kilobytes, very small for our website. Alt text, this is very important, so I will grab what is here, copy, and I paste it right here. This is very good for search engine optimization. Okay, so I set featured image, it is right there, then I update. I view the post and it will show here. Perfect. So if I go to the home page where everything is listed, I'll see the featured image right here. Okay, so that's how you can add blog posts to your website. Now I want to customize the header of my blog website. So what I'll be doing is I want to change the logo, also change the color of my header, and also add some menu links to the header. So to do that, I go to customize. So first of all, I'll create the menu links. So I go down to menus, main menu, then add items. I already have the blog page. Next, I need to create some other pages and I want to use categories for them. That is for scholarship, undergraduate, masters, and PhD. And I want all of them to appear right on the main menu. So I go to categories. So I have scholarships, masters, undergraduate, and finally PhD. So they are all here, and I need scholarship to be on top. So I'll rearrange everything. Blog should come down, and then undergraduate should come under scholarships. So this is how I want them to be arranged. Then I hit publish. They are all right here. So my many links are created. Next, let me customize the header. So I go back, header. So down here is what I will use to customize my header. And you see the logo here, I can actually move it here, meaning I will now have 3 rows for my header. You see that logo is here, main menu, and then the secondary menu. I can change the socials positions right there, so it will now appear here. Then the search, I can decide to bring it here. You see that, but this is very ugly. I don't want to do that. Nobody will do this. So I take the logo back to where it was, and then socials should also come here, but the search, I want it to be here. The button should come here. I actually don't need the button. I don't need people to contribute to my blog, so I'll take it off. So this is how I want it arranged. Perfect. What I'll do next is change the colors. Upon hovering, I can click on main row here, or I come down here, click on main row. It will all take me to the same place. Then I go to design. The background color, I want to make it black. So this is the color code for black. Alright, I click aside to come, don't worry. So I want to change the color to the links. So I'll come down here and click on menu. Then I go to design. Font color, this is the initial one. I make it white. And then when people hover, or the active color, I want to make it yellow. Now I have that color here, so I'll just type it in FFDF2B. Okay, so this is the color I want to use. Okay, perfect. Now the search, if I hover, I want to see the same color, so I'll just grab it, copy, and I click on search down here, design, hover, right click, paste. Now I want to change the logo, so I click on logo here, I remove what is here, then select logo, upload files, select files. I have it on my external drive and it is right here. I select it. I will use this one later, so I'll just grab everything at once, then open. So the logo is selected, I select, and it is right here. It's very small. I'll increase the height. I want to make it 150. I'll make it 100. Perfect. Everything is set, so I publish. Now go back. So I scroll down to site identity. Then I'll select site icon. It's already uploaded, so I just click on it, then select. Skip cropping. It is perfect. Then I publish. Next, I'll customize the footer section of my blog. So I go back, then I go to footer. First of all, I'll work on the copyright section. So I click on it. So I want to remove powered by creative themes. So it is right here. So I'll say Universal Legacy LLC. Okay, I'll include design by. Okay, to appear right here, I can link up to the website of Universal Legacy. So I highlight, click on link. I apply. I can edit it. Go to link settings, then open in a new tab, then update. Okay. Now these widgets, I don't need some of them. I don't need useful information and I don't need contact information. So what I can do is I go to widget 2. I have about us there and I'll need to put some other links there. I want to get the secondary links there. So I click on about us. So I can highlight to remove everything here, then start it afresh. I'll make it bullet points. About us, enter, contact, enter, and then disclaimer. Okay, so I link it up to their various pages. Highlight, click on link. How do I get the about us page URL? Okay, let me go back to dashboard, then I go to the home page of the website. Just want to get the right URLs. So I right click on this, copy link address. I go back to customize, then right click, paste. I apply. Contact, I do the same thing. Highlight, click on link, right click, copy link address, right click, paste, apply, and finally disclaimer, link, right click, copy, right click, paste, apply. Perfect. So they are right here now. Next, I want to remove useful information. I'll just click on remove. I don't need it. And then contact information. I don't need that one too. So I click on widget 3, that's where it is. I drop down, go down, remove, and I want to display some blog posts there. So what I will do is I'll go to add a widget. So I'll search for recent post right here, click on it, and I want to display 3, or let me make it 5. 5 is okay. And then the title, recent post, is okay. This one is popular post and this is recent. Okay. I click on done. Now these links here, I don't need them. That's the footer menu. So I just close it up from here and they will go off. Okay, social links, I think the position is okay. So I publish. I exit out of here. Perfect. Now if I go to the blog page, nothing is showing there, and I want to display all my blog posts there. So what I need to do is I go to customize, then I scroll down to home page settings, then I select static page, post page. I want to drop down and choose blog, and you see the various blog posts right there. Perfect. And I publish. Next, I want to customize the blog post page. So I go back, then I go to blog posts. So the blog structure, you can choose any of these structures right here. This simple one, this is how it will look like. And I think it is cool. Let me check this. This one will give you a bigger featured image and a teaser of your content. I will check this. I don't really like this one. Let me choose this, Gutenberg. Wow, this is outrageous. I think this one is about good. Perfect. That's the default one. I think I'll go by it. Now blog title. Do I want to show the title block here? If I click here, it will show. Sorry, it will appear here. Do I need it? No. So I toggle it off. I just want to show you the possibilities. Cast options. Let's go there. Now in here, how many posts do you want to display in a page? So it is 10. I can increase it to whatever number I want. I think the 10 is okay. Now cast elements, I drop down the arrow and the meta post. Do you want to show the author? So this is the author, top best scholarship, and I want to show it. And then categories. Do I want to show categories? Yes, they are right there, and it is using buttons. Let me make it simple and see what happens. You see how simple it is. Underline. I think underline is good. I'll go by underline. Now item style, it is simple. Let me choose labels so that it will indicate perhaps posted in nature, posted in travel. So I can relabel it here. Posted in nature, but I don't want that. I will just make it simple. I just want to show you the possibilities. You can also go by icons. You see that? So I'll take it back to simple. The title, how do I want my title to look like? Should I make it header 1 or header 2? I think I'll go by header 1. It's good for search engine optimization. Then the featured image, the image ratio is using predefined, and you can choose any of these aspect ratios you want. Let me go by 16:9. See how 16:9 is. 1:1. I think I'll go by 16:9. Perfect. You can explore all these options right here. Image size, thumbnail. Choose medium, large, or large. Okay, so you can explore all of them right here. So I'll choose medium, large. Boundless image. This will sort of reduce the size of the image. You see that? I don't want that. I'll take it back. Now except. This is except. And what's the length of except you want to see? Defaultly it is 12. Let me make it 20. Let's see what happens. 20 is a bit bigger than 12, but I think 12 is okay by me. Now read more is not enabled, so I can just enable it here so that you add the button read more. But I don't like it to make the whole place clumsy, so I'll toggle it off back. Post meta, that's the name of the author, the publish date, and then comments. Do I want to show all this? And I think yes. Card type, we have simple. So with simple, meaning you are removing the white background, and box you see a white background, and that's cool. So all this you can play with them. I think everything is set. Then I publish. Now I want to customize the post page. So before I do that, I choose one page. So currently this is how my post page will look like. Maybe I don't need it this way, so I'll go back, back, single post page. I click on it. Post title, do I need a title? Think yes. So if I toggle it off, the title will vanish, and I don't think anybody will want to do this, so I'll bring it back. You can go to this arrow, perform some settings on the title, and defaultly it is using type 2. Let me choose type 1. And I think type 1 is cool. I don't really need the big picture up here. Okay, so I'll go by this. You see that the title is not visible. The color is white. I can change it to black. And the design, title font color, initial, I click on it. Then I make it black. Perfect. Go to meta font color. The initial, I make that one to black, completely black. Now the hover is okay for now, and I think that is that. I go back. Now I want a sidebar at the right side of my page, so I choose this right sidebar, and this is good. Now how do I want to display the content area? Currently it is white. I want to make it boxed. Perfect. Do I need a featured image? I think yes, so I enable it from here. Post tags. These are post tags right here. If I don't need it, I'll just toggle it off. And I think it's very important for search engines. Share box. Okay, but I need it so that people will be able to share my content on social media. Outer box. Do I need outer box? I don't think so, but let me just show you the possibility. So this is the outer box. You can set it from here. You can choose this one. You see that. Okay, so I go back. I don't really need outer box. Okay, page element. We have related posts and comments. You can play with them. Alright, then this is what I want. Then I publish. Now I want to work on the widgets. That is the sidebar here. Maybe I don't need advertisement and posts, so I exit out of here. Then I go to the back end of my website. I think it's already open here. So I go to appearance, widgets, advertisement. I don't need it, so I just drop down the arrow. Delete. Quote, I don't need that. Delete. And then live search. If you go to the web page, you see that live results search. I don't need this title, so I go back to widgets, drop down the arrow here, and I'll remove it, then save. So I can rearrange the position of my sidebar. Maybe categories can come on top. So I'll go back and refresh the page. Let's see how it will look like. Okay, it has not changed. So what I need to do is I just clear the cache right here and I click on purge all. This will come defaultly when you install a theme. So everything is right here now. See that the quote and then the advertisement is off. Next, I want to display count on the categories. So I'll go back to widgets. So I'll drop down the arrow under categories, show post counts. Then I save. I'll go back here. Instead of refreshing, I'll just purge all so that it won't waste time refreshing and purging. So you see that. So this will show my visitors how much of content I have under art and design, masters, nature. Take note, some of these categories comes with the theme. We had them when we installed the theme. So what I'll do next is delete the categories I don't want. So to do that, I'll go back to the back end of my website. Then I'll go to post, then categories. So I'll just select everything up. Then I'll uncheck what I want: masters, PhD, scholarships, and then undergraduate. Uncategorized cannot be deleted, so don't bother trying to delete it. When you hover, you don't see delete, but when you hover the ones you have created, you see delete. Okay, so I think masters, make sure you double check PhD, then undergraduate. So I go to bulk actions, delete, apply. Okay, now I'll go back to the page, refresh, and they are right there. Now you see that uncategorized has displayed, and the reason is that every single post you are going to make should fall under a category. And since I'll be deleting this dummy content anyway, as soon as I delete them, uncategorized will not be here anymore. Perfect. Okay, so I think that's it about customizing my website. Now I want to optimize my blog site for mobile, tablets, and SEO. SEO is search engine optimization, so that at the end of the day our blog posts will rank better on Google. So first of all, I'll look at how to optimize for mobile. So I'll click on customize. So currently it is on desktop view as seen here. Let me take it to tablet. So this is how it will appear on tablet. On tablet, you won't be able to see the main menu bar. However, it can be seen right here. And looking at the menu on the tablet view, I have a bunch of menu items I don't really need. All this, I don't need them. So I'll just take them off and then create a new menu for the tablet view. So to do that, I go to menus. Currently, I have main menu and secondary menu. So I'll create new menu. Menu name, mobile menu. So I'll use the mobile menu for both tablets and mobile. So I'll select mobile menu, then I click on next. So all this will go off. Let's check it. You see that everything is off. So now we create new items. What do I want to see there? I want to see blog, contact, about, and then disclaimer. With the tablet view, I don't want to display the secondary menu where I have contact, about, and disclaimer. So I want everything to appear right on the mobile menu. And I also want to get some of the categories, that is scholarships, masters, undergraduate, and PhD. So now I'll rearrange them. So about will go first, contact should come at the end, disclaimer right here. Okay, and then I want to make masters, undergraduate, and PhD as submenus. So undergraduate will come first, and the scholarship followed by masters. Okay, and then PhD. So I think everything is in order. I publish. everything will display here, and you can drop down under scholarship to see the rest of the sub menu. Perfect. So now looking at the menu size on the tablet, the text is big, so I'll go back to header. Then right here I can change the size of the text, so I click on off canvas menu. But before I do that, I don't need physical address and social icon, so I'll just close this HTML and then socials. Everything is off. Alright, now select off canvas menu. I go to design. This is where I can change the font size. So currently it is using 30 pixels. I'll make it 20. Let's see how 20 will look like. I think it's cool. And then the sub menu, I will change it to drop down size. I will make it 16. Sorry. Okay, then 16 is cool. Now let's look at how it will appear on mobile. Okay, I think it's cool. Perfect. Now the trigger, I want to change the color, and that is what I have here. So I click on it, go to design, initial color. I want to use the yellow color. Can I get it right? I think it is right here. When I hover, I want to see white, so I go to hover and I make it white. Okay, that is that for optimizing for mobile and tablet. So I publish, I exit out of here. So let me see it in real life. Okay, thing is cool. Perfect. Next, I'll optimize for search engine optimization. So I go back to the back end of my website, then I go to plugins, add new. Now I want to install a search engine optimization plugin. So I want to use rank map. So I search for it, and there it is. This is rank map SEO. It has over 700,000 plus active installations. So I install now, activate. Rank map is free, so I connect. So in here you can register for a new account if you don't have an account. If you already have an account, you can just click on use email and password, or you choose any of these options. Let me just go with Google. I already have an account with rank map. I select the terms and conditions, then I click on Google again. So it will ask me to log in. I'll just choose my email account. So I'm logged in. Okay, activate now. So in here, I don't do anything. I just return to the dashboard. There are so many settings you can actually do with rank map. But for basic setup, I'll just go to local SEO and knowledge graph. I enable it. And then I also, okay, sitemap is already enabled. That's perfect. I think that's all what we need to do in here. All right. Now that I have my SEO plugin installed, now it's time to optimize my post so that it will rank better on Google. So I'll go to posts, and this is the post we created earlier in this tutorial. So I'll just edit it, because all the rest of the posts I'll be deleting them later. I close this. So this is rank math here, and according to rank math, our ranking is 9%, and we need to get a higher percent. And all these are the errors rank map is generating for us. So let's look at the basic SEO. Now add focus keyword to the SEO title. So this is where we add the focus keyword, and the focus keyword is fully funded scholarship to study in Belgium. I just copy it, right click copy, and I paste it in here. After pasting, our ranking will improve a bit. We have gotten 55. That's okay. Now focus keyword not found in your SEO meta description. This way we can work with the meta description. So I click on edit snippet. Okay, the fully funded government scholarship to study in Belgium is now open. Okay, I'll close it up, and then I copy the whole of this up to this point. Sorry, I'll just include here. I copy it, and I go back there. I paste this in. I close it up. All is good, and we have 63. Okay, moving forward. Additional focus keyword not found in headings like H2, H3. Okay, we can do that. So where can I put it? I'll just copy the whole of this and I paste it in here. Everything here should be H2, and I think it's already H2. Okay, from 63 to 66, I can remove the year. Okay, keyword density is 0.30, which is low. The focus keyword and combination appears 2 times. So ideally, it should appear like 3 to 5 times. So what can I do? But sometimes you don't just have to strictly follow everything. If you don't have the content, you don't have to force it in, but I can still do something about it. So I'll say the fully funded government. Okay, I already have scholarship right here. Scholarship to study in Belgium is sponsored by. Okay, so now keyword density is 0.44. I think we are making a headway. Now let's check. URL is 97 characters long. Consider shortening it. So we'll get the URL from the title. I don't really need the year because this particular scholarship position will be updated every year when the scholarship opportunity is opened. Okay, so what I do is I go back to settings, post, then permalink. So this is the URL slug. This way I can change it. So I go to the end, then I remove the year. Perfect. And let's go back to rank math. Now it's 87. It's better now. So if you are making your content, you have to be wary of your titles so that it shouldn't be too long. Link out to external sources. So looking at my content, I've not linked to any article or any website externally. So what I can do is I have the links I can link to. So I'm looking for, okay, scholarship benefits. The above package varies for the training courses. Therefore, please check ARES scholarship details page for more information. So I'll just highlight up to page. I have the link here, so I just copy it. Copy. Go back to the web page. I click on link, then I right click, paste. I'll go to link settings, then I'll make it open in a new tab. It is a no follow link and it's not a sponsored link. Then I click on apply. Okay. Now great, you are linking to external sources. I want to add another one. So go to the official scholarship page to apply. So this is the main page. This is just a sub link on this page. So I'll copy this, go back, then I go to, please go to apply. Okay, so I click on link, right click, paste, settings, open in a new tab, no follow, and then I apply. Perfect. Okay, I have 2 outbound links in my content and all of them are no follow. The system will want me to remove the no follow. So I go to edit, settings, no follow, apply. Everything is cool now. We couldn't find any internal links to your content, so no internal links. So I'll just create something. So what can I do? So with internal links, mean I have to link my content, this particular post, to another post on my own website. The one I did earlier, these ones, they are external links. So currently, this is the only original post I have, meaning I cannot link to any other post on my website. And let me just show you how you can do that. I go to new tab, then I go to the home page of my website. Then maybe this content I want to link to it, so I right click, copy link address, I go back. So I'll just choose any word, assuming I have a particular content which is also talking about full scholarship. I'll just highlight it, then click on link, right click, paste. This one is internal, so I don't go to settings, I just apply. Alright, now everything is set. Content readability. The system is recommending that I use table of content to break down my text. The content is not much, so I don't really need table of contents. But if you have a content which is over 2000 words, you may have to get a table of contents. Okay, so my content is 677 words long. Ideally, it should be, minimum should be 600. So I'm on course. Okay, so I update. So take note, rank math is actually a guide as to what you need in order to rank your post better on search engines. It's not going to help you in any way to rank better on search engines. It's only a guide to tell you the things you need to put on your page to be able to rank better. So you don't have to beat yourself by getting 100% or whatever percentage. So I think this is cool. Maybe in future when I make table of contents, this error will go off. One thing I can also do, I go back to the dashboard and I go to plugins, add new. I want to install Google Kit so that I will be able to detect who visits my website and how long are they staying on my website. So I'll install Sitekit by Google. Now install now, activate. So it is successfully installed. So I start the setup. I sign it with Google. Choose my email. So to do this, you need to have a Gmail account before you can use the Google Sitekit. Grant access to Kit permission. I allow. Go down, allow. I want to proceed to verify the site ownership. So ownership is verified. Now I allow Top Best Scholarship to access Google account data. So I allow. Add site. Congratulations, I go to my dashboard. So Search Console is connected. Now I want to connect analytics. So I sign in with my Gmail. I allow. So in here, I set up my account. So I choose my account. I already have an account there. So I set up a new account. So Top Best Scholarship. This is the property, the web address, and then country. I choose Ghana. My time zone is Ghana time. I create account. I sign in with my Gmail. Allow. I go down, click on allow. So in here, I accept the terms of service. So I choose my country. I also accept the data processing terms. and I click on I accept. Go to my dashboard, and analytics is connected. So if I come here and search for the post I've made, so fully funded is right here. I click on it, view data. Google Analytics will be able to tell me the number of people who have visited my page, how long they have stayed. So search data is not yet available. We just install it, so you don't expect it to work right away, but in some few days when you come here, you may be able to see some results. One last thing I'll do is add a sitemap to Google Console. So I'll go to rank map, and I have sitemap settings. So this is my sitemap here. Just click on it, and these are the various sitemaps I have, but I only need the main one, so I'll copy it. Right click, copy. But if you want, you can put all this in Search Console. So I'll open a new tab, Google Search Console, enter. Welcome to the Google Search Console. I click on this link. So this one, to take note, you need an email account before you can use it. I don't need to enter my domain. I'll just go to menu and search properties and choose my website. So in here too, you can always come to check your performance. So I go to the side menu, choose sitemaps, and I'll paste the URL in here. Take note, all this is not going to fit in. The system only needs this, but if I submit, it will take what it needs and take off what it does not need. Okay, success. Everything is set. So this is what the system will need. So if something is wrong, you see an error message right here. Alright, I'll close this page. So basically, this is how we can optimize our website for mobile and SEO. Now everything about my website is set. I want to do some cleaning up. I don't want all these posts, so I'll delete them so that people will not find them on search engines. So to do that, I'll go to the back end, go to posts, then I'll select all this except the one I've created. Then I go to bulk actions, move to trash, apply. If I want, I can go to the trash and delete them. So I'll select all. I'll simply click on empty trash. Okay, so now if people go to my website, they'll see the real work I've done. Next, I want to work on my social media links. Now if I click on them, it will just open up my page again. So where can I do that? I go to customize, and I scroll down to social networks. So in here you enter the links to these various social media platforms. That is, if you want to actually use them. So Facebook, https facebook.com/top-best-scholarship. And the rest are not created yet. It's only Facebook that is created. And I publish. I exit out of here. And now people can go to my Facebook page right there. I close it up. So looking at the social media icons on the secondary menu, the number there is 5, but if you go to the one under the footer section is 4. Let me show you how you can add them at the footer section and also at the header section. So first I go to customize for the secondary menu. I click on header, then I click on socials here. So this is where you can add them up. So the ones you don't need, you can easily delete them. So assuming I need LinkedIn, I'll just drop down the arrow and look for LinkedIn. Then I click on add and you see it in here. So I publish. Now I exit out of here. Then I go to the back end to widgets. So where do I have that widget? I think footer column 1, social icons. I drop down. So currently I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And I need to add LinkedIn. LinkedIn is right here. Add, it will join. Then Pinterest is already selected. Then I click on add. I can rearrange them the way I want. Alright, you can even work on the size of your icon, small, large, medium, but I prefer to use medium. Then I save. Now go to the website, just click on it from here. It has not appeared, meaning I have to clear the cache. So I go here, purge all. Sometimes this happens. So I go down and everything is right there. Now let's go to the contact page. Click on contact. I don't need this big banner here. So what I will do is I go to edit page. So to remove this banner, I'll just click inside and I'll see the edit bar. I click on the options, then I remove block. This is cool and everything else is cool. Now this video here is just a YouTube video and I can change it. So I go to settings, select it to show the block for the video, and this is the link that is being used. Currently I don't have any important video on my YouTube channel. If I had, I could just copy one of them and embed here. So I'll leave this for now. So the address, you can easily customize them. When you click, you can remove what you don't want and leave what you want. You see that I've just moved address. I can type it back. That's cool. I can remove this and I can type it. Okay. Next, looking at my form, everything else is set except comment or message. I don't need comments. I only need message. So I update this. Then I go back to the back end of my website. I go to WP Forms. Then this is the form right here. I edit it. You can add as many forms as you want. So this way I can edit it. Just click on it. And then the label, you remove what you don't want and leave what you want. And I save. So let's go back to the page. I'll click on it to open it up. And you see that we have message now. Let's say I want to add phone number such that whoever is going to submit this form will add their phone number. So I go back to WP Form settings. I go to add fields. First of all, you need to click on fields. It will depend upon where you are. So click on fields and I have numbers. I click on it to appear right here. Can click and drag it to where I want, maybe under email. So I can edit it. Maybe I want to use phone instead of numbers. So I'll say phone. Then I can make it required if I want. And then advanced options. You see that it's very short. I want it to be in line with the rest. So I go to advanced options, size. I make it large. Perfect. And everything else is set. I click on save. Let's refresh the page. Phone is added. Alright. One last thing I want to do, I go to settings, notification. So always make sure notification is on so that when people send you a message, it will come to your email and they can also get confirmation on the web page. Now let's go to confirmations. What message do you want to give to your users when they send you message. So this is the default one. Thanks for contacting us. We will be in touch with you shortly. And I think this is cool, but you can enter whatever message you want to put there. So everything is set. I save, and that is that. Okay guys, that's it on how to create your own personal blog using WordPress. I don't know why you want to create a blog, but for me, in as much as I want to provide value, I also want to make money out of my blog. And I intend to do that with 3 different methods. The first one is Google AdSense, followed by affiliate marketing, and finally brand deals. So in future, I want to monetize my website using these 3 various methods. You can add other different methods depending upon the niche of your blog. You can add monetization options by adding membership system to your website or even creating a course. There are various ways of monetizing your blog. You can do your research and find out the various ways you can monetize your blog. I hope you found value. If you did, kindly hit the like button, subscribe, and also enable the notification bell so that each time I post a new video on this channel, you'll be the first to know. Keep watching, and we will talk soon.